that the case that Tara Reade makes against Joe Biden is a lot stronger than the case Christine Blasey Ford made against Brett Kavanaugh, because Blasey Ford had not told anybody for decades after the event happened, and really was incredibly sketchy, and there was no real record that she and Brett Kavanaugh had ever met. Clearly, Tara Reade worked for Joe Biden, worked in his office, and did tell people contemporaneously in '93 and in the years immediately thereafter that this happened. So doesn't mean it did happen, but it does mean that she has a stronger record of making the allegation than, for instance, Blasey Ford did.
Were you surprised that MSNBC didn't ask Joe Biden whether he even really knew her, interacted with her? Did he remember her work in the Senate? Were they ever alone?
Well, I haven't had a chance because I've been doing hits all morning, but I did see that he was asked that. What do you remember about her? And he just talked about the complaint, so he didn't answer the question, and he was allowed not to answer the question. You know, that's part of the story in all this. It turns out that Joe Biden has done something like 25 interviews since Tara Reade first made her complaint back in March, and he was never once asked by any reporter about this complaint. And all I can say is I know I would have asked him, and I know you would have asked him, and I think any good reporter should have asked him.
That was my point, is that Politico said what you just said, 25 interviews since March 25th when he briefly